Hi, my name's Hemo Amasia, and welcome to Southern War Part 9. YouTube have decided to keep saying the music I'm using is owned by Warner Brothers Music, so I'm decided to narrate it myself and see if Warner Brothers can actually try claiming my voice as their property. Anyway, this is Adashi. It's a Kanzuku or 64 moon, and we're in the process of removing their tower from it. And we missed the first part of the battle where we opened a silent serial field, and they warped their support on top of it in dribs and drabs and got them absolutely massacred, and didn't stop one single capital ship from coming in. Now, as you can see, I've locked up the tower, so you can monitor the health of the tower as it's going down. Now, the thing about Bob is, I've fought them for a number of years. I never thought they were particularly good, quite frankly. However, one situation I did fear to fight them, and that was in this one, where they were ducking in and out of pos shields, because they were very good at this, very coordinated in that, and they could actually get a fair amount of kills this way. Unfortunately, due to the fact it's probably their one tactic that actually works at this stage, they kept doing it, with the result that their opponents, i.e. us, got really, really good at countering this. So it doesn't really work for them anymore. But they still keep trying it because, well, they can't really think of anything else to do. Now, as you can see, they just bubbled us to try and stop us warping away, which is good. We didn't really have much intention of doing so. As you can see, the tower is about half armor. They're still trying to duck in and out. You'll still see them occasionally getting locks on people and firing on them. Now, the tactical situation is the people inside the tower can't see the status of the tower shield unless they actually remember Kanzuku with the appropriate role. We, however, know exactly when it's going to pop. So, those people inside, unless they're members of Kanzuku, they don't have a clue when the tower is actually going to go down. So, the trick is they probably won't know when to actually warp out unless somebody from Kanzuku tells them. Tower's about down. We've probably our interdictors are dropping the odd bubble around and try and trap a few people. And boom. And all of a sudden, it's massacre time. Pop, 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 pop. There we go. 1 hour 64 moon is ours. Okay, this is us gang warping with all of our allies. Looks really, really cool, doesn't it? Yeah, I love this kind of gang wars and they all gathered together. This is us blowing up a tower or reinforcing a tower, which we tend to do a lot of when we decide to log in. This is Socked. Socked is in Iradia. It's low sec, so we all took major security penalties when we were doing this. But it's, Kanzuku or 64. That's the field with the brackets on. When I arrived, the battle had been going on for some time. The tower is already down at this point. You'll see me locking up a carrier and throwing rep drones on it. It was under attack, and you'll see it getting repped up really nicely. Interesting thing was that what it shows about the whole political thing on situation on the other side. When Kanzuku's tower was under attack, they called in all the stops, all their allies. Major battle happened. Everybody had great fun, whatever. When the EXE one was under attack a few days later, Kanzuku didn't care. In fact, they didn't even bother sending a fleet to defend it. All it turned up to fight it was basically two DXE guys who I kind of felt sorry for when we turned up. But they did their best, I suppose, and they tried to control the guns to try and stop us. But we got the tower, and this tower here, what can I say? It hasn't been reinforced since. In tactical terms, we lost slightly more than they did. We lost frigates, they lost hacks, the usual. And they've got a carrier as well, so hey. But we got the tower. Our Pandemic Legion did anyway. H-74, station system, did a major attack. It did not go well for them, to put it mildly. This is them trying to do their pause dancing trick again. It didn't go well either. This is me trying to arrange my overview settings. Have problems with that all that day. The tower had already come out of reinforced, so we decided to attack it at this point to knock some health off it while they're sitting there. And this seemed to worry them a bit because they all decided to run off. Now, this is the first part of the battle. They all came back later. But for now, they were basically just thought the discretion was a better part of valor, and they legged it. This resulted in a pretty nice running fight. You can see some of it here now. Basically, they'd stop trying to catch a few of us as we all kind of appeared, and then we'd catch some of them and basically kill them. And yeah, it was kind of fun to go doing this called running thing, running after them trick. You're not supposed to kill frigates and lose battleships, though. But anyway, what can you say? And this is us killing some of their ships in front of an enemy Titan. They obviously hadn't gotten the password, so they just bounced off the shields while we just killed them. This is us killing an EXE tower, and this particular tower was in one of the station systems with 100% coverage, and they forgot to stront it. We blew it up and planted a staging tower, and the systems are ours now, or Kias to be more precise. This is lovely. The rainbow effect as they shot up the station. This is 49 dash. We're making nice headway in the system, gaining tower count, and then we all stop logging in, pretty much. So we've got no towers left now. No excuses, really. This is unfortunately the way that the war kind of went. It has kind of went them hiding in pause shields if they got even numbers or less. And but staring at towers, boring as hell. This is the Great Eve War in a nutshell, really. And what can you say? It's pretty boring. It's kind of what I stopped playing for a while. Really. Yeah, there weren't even pause dancing at this point. This is the old Titan Bridge graphics. Absolutely fantastic. I think they changed and really kind of fit in with Battlestar Galactica or something, but that was just fantastic. The new one is terrible as far as I'm concerned. That was just nothing to this. And here's where you get to see me die. Yay! This is the only part of the H-74 battle I managed to capture, which is a great battle. I only died because I was too busy messing over my overview. And then they started shooting me, and I was like, oh, I'm at speed 0, not aligned, I'm in a bubble. Oh, okay, and they're shooting me. Whoops. Okay, that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed the video. I don't know if I'm going to make any more Southern War videos, as the whole music situation with YouTube has just pissed me off, so we'll see. Hope you enjoyed the series. Take care of yourselves all. Bye-bye.